She needs back, she love it. I just wish that I could open up, yeah, yeah. To give up with a soul love. High price things can't hold my own. Late seconds coming up for time. Ow, ow. Shoulda when you tossed and toying, yeah, yeah. The way she make the congregation swing. They were never meant to share for two. She said I never let me be my sugar daddy.
Even if I want to give us the woman, I give it a last a liar. I feel my fingers get my love and love and love and love. And when it comes to rocking, I never tire.
This is the way I pat my baby on the butt. She got me hooking on to just one glance, yeah. She need a spanking and a touch of sun. No, no. I still wanna be the one she chooses to stop with the pain and just more pain. As I go through, what's the sense of girl to do? that you so raw and uncut. Good girl. She needs Becky, she love it. I just wish that I could open up, yeah, yeah. To give up with so love. Her price things can't hold on. Lace settings coming up for charm. Ow, ow. Shoulda, when you tossed and twine. Yeah, yeah. The way she make the congregation swing. They were never meant to share for two. She said I never let me be my shit.
Let me see. What the fuck? I can't hear the game's audio. Now I'm hearing my, motherfuck. Let me, where's the game audio? Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Oh, here we go. So that was entirely pointless. Sorry, everybody. Just, going through a little bit of technical mumbo-jumbo at the moment. So what is up? It is me, your demon hitman, streaming Metroid Dread. One of the best Switch games ever. And I'm not kidding. Now I gotta deal with this VTube Studio overlay. Oh man, that Metroid theme. God. Oh my, listen to that. Let's see how YouTube is doing. Looks like it's going just fine. I still haven't gotten rid of the overlay. I don't know what happened. Trying to get rid of it. Oh, it is. I don't know why the overlay is showing up on my YouTube stream as being over. Bear in mind I can't see the app because, you know, now I'm staring at the computer screen. We are gonna dive right in. I just want to see if anybody's in right now. I think they're still taking their time getting in. have a bottle of seltzer with me. I have a file, but we are gonna... You know what? We're just going to discard that. And we're just gonna discard this. We are gonna start from the very beginning. We're gonna go with normal. This song from Super Metroid. Parasite from Metroid Fusion, which is another really good 2D Metroid. Man, I can't think of a single bad Metroid game except maybe Other M, but even then, that wasn't that bad of a game. It's just its story was absolutely atrocious. And they made Samus into a fucking pussy. Not like the badass Samus we... I almost said salmon. Samus we saw the previous games. I mean, granted, we don't know much about her as a character, but... what we know is she's a bounty hunter, and her parents were killed by Ridley. But what makes her such a fascinating character is how mysterious she is. Otherwise, we know that there's like a lore behind her, somewhat. And we don't hear her speak in this game or in any of the Dread games. She spoke in Other M, which, you know, removed Samus's mysteriousness. She's not a mute. I don't think she's a mute character. Then again, maybe she is. But, like, I like how she doesn't speak, especially when she's in the suit, because it makes her all the more intimidating as a Nintendo protagonist. As a video game protagonist as a whole, even. Like, there are characters like Gordon Freeman who have that similar type of, like, feel. Like, who is Gordon Freeman? We just know that he is a graduate from MIT and works at an alien research factory. Master Chief is pretty mysterious too, although he does speak in the games, in the Halo games. I think that's what the problem of Other M was. These CGs are really good. The cutscenes. This is Samus's journal right now. the fact we know that Samus is part Metroid is also really cool. She's just so fascinating because of what we know and what little we know. Even the Metroid lore itself is very, like, mysterious and leaves you asking about things, but in a good way. Not in a confusing way like Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear Solid, although Metal Gear Solid does have very good storytelling. I mean, Kingdom Hearts actually does too, but it's so confusing. Metal Gear Solid at least has a reason for the timeline being jumbled up in the games. Because Metal Gear Solid takes place in the present as of game release day. Metal Gear Solid 2 is, Metal Gear Solid 2 is right after the first game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is Snake's beginning, and Metal Gear Solid 4 is Snake's end. Although Metal Gear Solid 5 is like somewhere after Metal Gear Solid 2 or after 3. I honestly, like, I haven't played 5. But I think 5 is somewhere in the timeline. It's 1984, so it's 9 years after Ground Zeroes, which is, you know, the first part of Metal Gear Solid 5. The second part is, the Phantom Pain. Together they make, you know, Metal Gear Solid 5. Ground Zeroes was like somewhere in the 70s, and the Phantom Pain was, the 80s. So, okay, it was after 3. But Metal Gear Solid 4 was like the end of Snake's story. Like, him when he was old and when he died. You know, we all know how that happened. He killed himself. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Holy fuck, what a story. Ugh, my back hurts. I need to not hunch over when I'm playing video games. I might have scoliosis. I always love a good disease-based storyline.
We'll soon be entering CGR's atmosphere.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
Samus doesn't care.
The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
Samus is just
Treat our
going.
lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the atmosphere
Called
in
her
T-minus
lady.
10, 9,
Of course,
8,
Samus doesn't care. She
7,
loves action.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Action is the reward, like Spider-Man.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, you can remain in contact. Any objections, lady? Man! I mean, well, girl, but I wasn't saying man to her. Gotta love Samus kicking ass, man. Yeah, we got the fusion suit again. Seen through Metroid's helmet like it's Metroid Prime. Is that an intentional callback? I mean, I know Metroid Prime isn't the first person. I love these controls. I'm gonna put the camera on my computer again. I had it on top of a lamp. Lamp is for light, obviously, so that you can still see me and I can still play this game in the dark.
That's how I did. I don't know why I forgot that. I forgot how to counter in this game. I'll relearn it. I haven't played this game in a while.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia. That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Isn't there a sausage called, there's literally a type of sausage that's... Chorizo? Chorizo, yes. Their name sounds like Corso, but it's Kozo. It's like the sausage. Chorizo. Every time I look at that name, I think of the sausage. Corso. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? No, it's chorizo.
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority
never had
should be
it.
to
Is it any
return to your
good?
ship on the surface.
It's a Mexican
This situation
sausage.
is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward.
Wait, no, it's Spanish. Spanish and Portuguese. I'd imagine it's popular in Brazil.
This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Yeah! Keep thinking you have to charge it. You'll get that going later. Ah, yeah. You don't have to just shoot them. hidden item. Yeah, boy. Yep, to call back to Metroid Prime. It's Emmy! So the reason why we're after Samus is because they detect the Metroid DNA in her, so they think she's a Metroid. Oh man, this is great. That's awesome. Maybe I'm kind of like absent-minded right now, so like. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of like spaced out right now, so like I'm kind of just. Maybe I'm just really excited. Man, I love Metroidvania. I love, like, exploration. I had to kill myself. Oh, we did go up there. Yeah, see, I'm spaced out. There's another one of those freaks. Oh man, this is actually genuinely scary. I love the feeling of dread that, like, Metroid gives you. These enemies you can't
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume
that's
all enemy will be
right.
hostile.
But they explained at the beginning that the Emmys are created to destroy Metroid. And Samus has Metroid DNA in her.
Enemy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters
Emmy are
surveillance mode
genuinely
to track
really
their
scary.
source.
Like,
Stay out of
this
its
game
line of
is
sight
really
when this
scary.
happens.
This would have been a
Otherwise,
great Halloween
the danger to you
gameplay,
increases
actually.
dramatically.
I love the
An enemy
horror
that has
elements
seen
that,
you
of
will begin
Metroid.
pursuit.
That's why it's
Part
like my
of the
second
pursuit
favorite
protocol is
Nintendo
to seal the
franchise.
enemy's own exits. You
I
will be
love like
trapped inside.
the darker Nintendo franchises like Zelda and
To
Metroid.
survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits.
The darker, more mature like games, despite still being appropriate for kids. But Metroid is clearly meant for like a teen audience.
An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range.
While Zelda, I guess Zelda is also kind of a teen franchise too. In my country, it's rated E10. In the UK, it's rated for teens. In Japan, it's also rated for teens. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, there's literally a scene in the first game where Zelda bathes nude, so...
I estimate a 99% probability of death.
Zelda
if
is
an enemy
definitely meant
captures
for
you.
like an older audience.
There may be a very small opportunity
But kids
to
can-
escape, but exploiting this window
But kids
will be
can
virtually
obviously
impossible.
still play it.
The enemy
but
are immune
I'd
to
say
your
it's,
current weapons.
you know, for-
You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy.
Something
Your
like
only
Mario is
option
for
now is to
everybody.
evade
I'm not going to
capture
say
and
that's
find an
just for
exit.
kids. But but Nintendo isn't really all like sunshine, happy goodness. That's literally just Mario. A lot of their games like Zelda, Metroid, Earthbound, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles, all, target more mentally mature audience. Emotionally mature. Anybody that really calls Nintendo a kiddie company is an idiot. They're a full-blown idiot. But, Switch is popular among kids, so that is a good thing. Nintendo is really meant for everybody. I'm just saying, a lot of their series, or a lot of their original IPs aren't very kiddie, as some people might think.
Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be
If
simply
anything,
to
Disney's
survive.
more kiddie than Nintendo is, because Nintendo clearly like has a lot of IPs that target a more emotionally mature audience, mentally and emotionally. Literally, just look at Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is clearly meant for a teen audience. This game is rated T for teen as well, and Metroid Prime 4 is. You can literally tell by the dark tone of this game that it's not for kids, not for like small kids. I always loved like how mature Metroid felt, despite you know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh god. Oh my god. And look at that too. It literally went in his neck. And I mean her neck, I mean. You know what happened to Boddicker in RoboCop when he stick that needle in his throat? That's essentially what happened to Samus. Of course, it's not Dead Space levels of brutal, but like, it's still like shocking. Really shocking. It goes to show that Nintendo isn't kidding. I would still say something like Breath of the Wild is for kids too. That's not to say that kids can't play something like that. Not that kids couldn't play this either, but like, it's not kiddie in the sense that like, oh, this is just a baby's game. No, Nintendo actually treats their players, kids included, like they're human beings. Treat their players like... Oh, no! Oh my god. I forgot how to voice that. Okay, so wait, which... Map is kind of confusing me, so... Does gray mean you haven't discovered that area yet, or does gray mean... Map is confusing me. Alright, no, so you see you're cut off over there, that means there's a path there and it goes more as you go along, so that's kind of like, obviously it's like Castlevania. Castlevania literally copied from Super Metroid. That's why Metroidvania became a thing. Yeah, see, it goes along its way. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. When you're out of that room, you're away from the enemies. Can't go up there yet. I need the ball. I wonder why you always get the morph ball first in the original Metroid, but in later games it's like... I mean, I guess it does make sense because, you know, with how janky the original Metroid is. But then that carried over to Zero Mission, which is a remake of the first game. And a much better way to play the first Metroid than the original Metroid on NES. Believe me, the first Metroid has not aged well at all. I'm a Metroid fanboy, and I can admit that. Jellyfish or something? What are yeah, I need the morph ball to go to areas like that. Another map download. See, in Metroid Prime, and I think Fusion as well, you always have these areas where Samus puts her blaster in one of these things, but then it reveals more of the map. Yeah, see, there we go, like that. Okay, so I think it makes more sense. In Castlevania, you don't see that, I don't think. Or maybe you do. You see the empty layers of the map you haven't seen yet. But then they fill when you go in. I was confused. I think that's what makes this game really hard. Because there's like different colored maps now, so you can't tell if you haven't been there, or if you have been there, or if you haven't discovered it yet. Or what area you're in right now. Go next, and Yeah, they can hear you. You can't let them stop. Like, hang on, if I recall correctly, isn't there like a way to slip off? Are you supposed to like move slower so that they don't? I am a Metroid connoisseur, so I basically know my lore. Despite the fact I haven't completed all the games. I know my lore and I know what you have to do. swear you have to hit, like, you can, like, walk in this game instead of run. If I recall from last time I played this game. So there is no walking. That actually makes it scarier. Because then, like, every move you make is like an enemy hit you. That's what makes it really scary. Actually, a really good horror. In other words, this game is dread. Yeah, there's a way to encounter, but in other words, that's what this is. Hold area. Those doors. Charge me. on an energy tank extension. Oh, can't go up there. I need a double jump. I love that counterattack. Alright, more missiles, more missiles.
Uploading data.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the enemy after you? The footage of the X-Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an enemy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
That was a heart shot. Fuck. Level. Trying to find. supposed to go? Was he the first boss? Second? I just didn't know Oh, fuck. I don't know where I'm going. I can't watch while... God, I'm fucked. I'm not just gonna waste time. I'm trying to put up a thing on Stream Elements where it pulls up my Discord page that you can join, but I don't know what's going on with it. Like, Stream Elements, like, doesn't do shit. Like, it's frustrating. I'm trying to get it to constantly pull up notification for my Discord server. But sure, I'll add you up on Discord. Or I'll share you my server, actually. since my phone's low on battery, I'm gonna go into an intermission on here. I'm gonna look up what to do.
Futuristic rhythm, never on a beat. Any eardrum in my eardrum blows me off my seat. You're the unexpected, disconnected time. Let me drink in sleep and think in futuristic rhyme. Must you blow that bum boom boom dot all night through? When you know that dee doo bum bum makes me goofy. Futuristic rhythm, dance until I drop. Never tired, I'm a fire, don't you ever stop. Futuristic rhythm, never on a beat. Any eardrum in my eardrum blows me off my seat. You're the unexpected, disconnected time. Let me drink in sleep and think in futuristic rhyme. Must you blow that bum boom boom dot all night through? When you know that dee doo bum bum makes me goofy. Futuristic rhythm, dance until I drop. Never tired, I'm a fire, don't you ever stop.
Okay, you're supposed to kill that thing. That's what. You're supposed to kill the Emmy. Okay, I know what to do now. The spider magnet, I believe, is for those two walls. I think I'm gonna set out for a snack. As soon as I get to the next stage. If I'm not, you know, addicted to this game. this might be the first true boss. I feel like it's gonna get 10 out of 10 by like every fucking game. Oh, now I remember. So there's a ghost cloak or phantom cloak. That's how you it's actually how you avoid the Emmy. Now I remember. And that's how you walk. Oh my god. I haven't played this game in so long. Can't believe I forgot. Auto-save, so we'll take a break for right now. I think it auto-saves. This is over cutscene. Yeah, this game could use an upgrade. Like the frame rate on these like animated cutscenes are terrible, but the game itself has amazing cutscenes.
Uploading data.
CPR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there. I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Cataris. Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas. I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the ME from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is